Describe the moment you realized I was in love with you.
Oh man, it'll probably be the moment when you actually uh, agreed to learn how to do my hair, because that's like really time consuming, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was pretty different for you. Like I don't think you ever did anything like that
I
before.
thought you were going to say something else.
But no, that was like pretty important for me. When is the last time you considered ending this relationship, and why didn't you?
The last time I considered ending this relationship was that one time. This was a long time ago. This was like still on Riverside.
Yeah.
um, was when you left your phone.
Oh yeah.
That was the last time. That was a long time. That was a really long time ago. That was like the very beginning. But I hadn't thought about it ever since then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it still feels like yesterday to me.
That's so weird. Well, see, that's Riverside.
But yeah, I mean, I ain't because we haven't really spent prior to that. We hadn't spent any nights where we weren't together.
Yeah, I know.
And so it was really different. And then so I was in my head, I was like, well, maybe this is the end, and this is
What?
how I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. Um, but I didn't end it is because there's just that connection that I really couldn't just
Well,
let
didn't
go
I
of.
only go to his house?
Yeah, but I didn't. Come on, we weren't talking, so I didn't know where you were.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's so long ago.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
What is one experience you wish I never had?
Oh, that one's easy.
Really?
When you were going into labor and when I was born and because we had this conversation and you said that you felt like I wasn't really there, like there for you as much as I guess could have been.
Yeah, but you also didn't know. I mean, it was both of our first child.
Yeah, I know, but
I didn't even know.
I'm not a woman, so I don't really know exactly like what you were going through, but I know that um, there's things that I could have done better make to make that process a lot smoother.
That's nice. I appreciate you saying that.
But I mean, um, at least now I know for like the second child, like I guess I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do and how to make that time easier for you.
Yeah, and you don't have a choice because it's just gonna be you in there
Yeah, true.
this time. But I'm excited. But I do appreciate you saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How were we raised differently, and how do you think it's influencing the way we are raising our children?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
These are really good questions. So I think we were raised differently in the sense that your mom gave you a lot of responsibility in the beginning of you growing up and everything. With her, she definitely gave you a lot of responsibility. I mean, like, cleaning, you had to do different things like that.
I was the only child at home.
Um, I guess I grew up with a lot more freedom in terms of not having much responsibility, i.e., cleaning and things like that. And so I don't want to make it seem like spoiled or anything, but it's as if like you weren't super spoiled, but my family kind of spoiled us on our end. That's kind of reflecting on because he is so stinking spoiled. And there's no way out of it because now he's stuck like that. But yeah, that's just kind of how I see it because, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
remember
don't know.
the other day when he was in the pantry grabbing a snack, and you were like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm grabbing a snack because I could do what I want." And it's, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. But I mean, I feel like that's both of us. Like we kind of implanted that mindset in him. It's as long as he grows up to, I guess, have self-control, then like I feel like that mindset's really gonna help him in life, because he should feel like he can do whatever he wants. But he also has to learn eventually that, you know, there are consequences. Like if you do things you're not supposed to.
The same people that spoiled me spoiled him. So
I mean, that's gonna happen regardless, though, because I mean, our family's the same way. Like whenever he goes to Granny's house or Grandma's
yeah, he gets
house,
whatever he wants.
yeah. But I mean, I think it's supposed to be like that. It's like I said before, it's kind of like get back for us giving our parents such a hard time. They spoil our kids so that way when they send them back home to us, he acts all crazy.
Yeah, he does act crazy.
So maybe we could do the same thing to our grandkids in the future.
Yes.
What are you hesitant to ask me?
I guess, do you feel like taking our relationship to this extent was truthfully what you wanted, like in the beginning?
Oh yeah. Like I always knew since even high school, like I always, you know, I wanted to get married, have kids. Like that was always the goal. It was just a matter of finding someone that was right to do that with, and someone that you know felt the same way about me that I felt about them.
Okay. I guess I just always wondered because in the beginning it was a little rocky. So I didn't know, well, obviously we progressed to where we are now, but I didn't know, like, did you still see that in the beginning? Like, did you actually see us making
Absolutely.
it to where we
Like
are today?
like I said, where we are now, I saw it. It's just a matter. I didn't know how to get to where we are, and
Okay.
I didn't always know if we'll make it. But you know, I always had faith, and that's pretty much what I just relied on. Is from the very beginning. Like I knew. Well, I told myself that like if this was gonna work, then like I just had to really accept you as who you are, and figure out how I can grow as a person to make this work. And I figured that as long as I did that, then things will work out in the end. And I guess I was right.
Why do you love me?
Because we are so similar. We're similar in, you know, kind of how we think. We're similar in our goals. We're similar in just what we want out of life, and you know what we want to be as people. And so I think because of those similarities, like we're just so compatible with each other. And I like if I that would really just be my why of why I love you. It's just our connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about you?
I love you because you did teach me a lot, and you still do teach me a lot. Um, like I said, I really wouldn't be where I am growth wise if it wasn't for the things that you've taught me. Whatever you learn, you teach it to me. So that, I guess, just the continued um, growth that I gain from you and the positivity that you put off. Um, you've never made me really ever feel insecure, and that was something that I always struggled with. Um, and those were just, that just kind of makes me see you as something really, really great. So that's why I love you. And I don't think it's changed, and I don't see it ever changing because we just continue to get better and better. So
Absolutely.